Sounds like a lot on your plate.
Yeah, no, I can at least I had a shit day today, at least I can relax, switch off. It's
Don't
me
switch
time now.
off. You gotta switch on.
Switching on. That's why I changed my mindset when you said, oh, what did you do today? I'm like, oh, okay, what did I do today?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Different mindset.
You just had a fight with some specters, is what you did.
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just getting ready. Warm-ups.
All right, well, I'll launch us into some dungeon keeping. I'll just do it anyway, even though we don't have Link or Tara. Twig, I added your reduction to your maximum hit points properly.
Oh.
I worked out you can do it by like putting a negative value in the temp max hit points. So that should like make it easier to remember what's going on there. I also clarified the rules of your soul reaping staff.
Oh, okay.
So that it's clearer now that it'll do the extra damage to all of the creatures that are hit by a AoE spell. But you only get to gain the healing once though, even if even if the damage is done to multiple creatures. And I wanted to ask, did everyone remove? Well, I mean, there's only 2 of you, but like, did you guys remove your bed rolls from the holes?
Yes.
Oh no, we picked them up and
Yes.
we dried them off with some
roasted
firebolts.
them.
Oh, I must have missed that. Must have been thinking about something else. Okay, sweet. So I guess like after you pulled out the bed rolls, the water would have kept coming out of those holes for a little while and sort of, like washing out into that large hall area. But maybe at that point you noticed for the first time that there were small drainage holes along the skirting boards, along the bases of the walls. In the hole, so maybe the water kind of spreads out and then sort of begins to like trickle into those holes. Yes, but I wanted to do some bronze working, if you don't mind, because I've been basically like I said, I'm always kind of uncertain exactly what people in the Bronze Age could do. Partly just because I'm not exactly clear sometimes on the strength of like bronze tools, like what sort of materials can you harvest with them and that sort of thing, and in particular like the building of these like big like log houses, log towers in Tree Hollow Towers, and also the like breaking down of these like giant like stone slabs in the tomb. So I had a read of this paper that Anna found, comparing bronze axes to stone, flint, and steel axes at how they go at felling trees. And this is like a 1997 paper, but there doesn't seem to be that. There's a few papers out there, but this one seemed to be one of the best ones. There was also one from 1991 that Anna found that like sort of supported the findings of this one. But basically, although like steel axes are definitely a lot more efficient at chopping down trees than stone axes, there's almost no difference in efficiency between steel axes and bronze axes for some reason. Like maybe just because you only need like a minimum amount of hardness to chop down a tree. They chop down like a whole bunch of trees of like different sizes and different species. And then the only other thing is that like bronze axes become blunt more quickly, but they're also quicker to sharpen, so it sort of balances out. So in the long run, so I think like Tree Hollow Towers, at least theoretically, would be totally possible. So that's good to know. And then the other thing was, I couldn't really find any papers on like the use of bronze pickaxes and things in like, I was looking for information on stone mining and that sort of thing. But I did find some YouTube videos and other things. I read there was a Wikipedia page on Bronze Age mining practices, and it actually looks like metals were rarely used in mining. Because they would typically be too soft to just be like banging against like raw stone. So what they would do in mining is often do this thing called fire setting, where they'd like build these, I think like bonfires up against the stone to like heat up the stone, and then maybe they would like pour water on it so it would crack, and then they would use these big like stone mallets, or sometimes just actual big stones that they'd get from like the beach or whatever, to just like
Interesting.
Wow.
And then if they were mining like, you know, some sort of mineral or something like that, like tin or copper or something, then they would like often use bone tools to do kind of scraping and stuff like that. And then very, very rarely they would use maybe like bronze tools to just kind of do like little, you know, just a little pickaxe, just kind of break away like a little bit of the stone around the mineral, whatever it is. So yeah, I feel like breaking down these big stone slabs in the dungeon with these bronze pickaxes would, I don't know, like probably not be really I reckon maybe we would just have to say that when you're sort of breaking down these things, you're kind of focusing on the track and like focusing on like the frame, and sort of like your aim is to like kind of dislodge this door and kind of chip away at the edges and kind of like knock it down, rather than just like going directly at it with a bronze pickaxe, because I think that probably wouldn't turn out so well. But yeah, anyway, I was just nerding out on some of that shit, and it kind of like helped me to feel a bit more confident about it, trying to build a Centis in a dubiously authentic Bronze Age fashion. But yeah. All right. With all of that nerdiness aside, let's go to a recap. I'm sure I don't need to excuse my nerdiness amongst D&D players. I apologize, guys, for my nerdiness.
Oh, that was quite informative.
You should put these references in the YouTube description.
Oh yeah, actually maybe I should. Maybe I'll like make it come up on the video or something. It'll happen now. All right. What happened? What happened in the last session? What do we do? You fell in a spike trap. You started off.
Spike trap.
Twig started off by falling in a spike trap, or by getting impaled by these bronze like.
Ouch.
I like your artwork as well.
Oh, thanks. Took me ages.
I was going to say, can you imagine it taking you ages with the previous results?
Yeah, I mean, it actually did take me ages. Because, yeah, the AI and doing Owlfolk is just... It struggles. Also, like, trying to tell it that I don't want, like, light coming in. Because I'm like, there wouldn't be, like, a light... You know, there's no... we're, like, deep underground. And I'm trying to go, like, no sunlight. And then it's just, like... Extra sunlight. You said the word sunlight.
We found a coffer and gems in urns
with a pivot of the
pivot.
lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a gas trap underneath it, and if you'd set that off, then there would have been a real coffer.
I'm like, I was thinking about that. I'm like, also, I wonder if that is also a flammable gas trap. If Yao Mei's walking around with the flaming sword, I'm like, oh my, this could end pretty badly.
You were talking about hitting it as well with like a firebolt or something.
Yeah.
It's a corked fart.
What else?
Oh, plus we found that secret passage along the I would call it like a kitchen prep area. As well. Which led to
Well, have you worked out what that room is? I mean, because it's not really a mystery. I figure it's like the way I saw it was it's like a preparation room where you would like mummify.
With the little
a dead body or something.
Little urny things.
Or
little vials.
Oh yeah, I just thought maybe they would have, I don't know, embalming fluid in them. I don't know.
Yeah. Essential oils.
Yeah. Whatever you need when you're mummifying.
Yeah.
But that's why there was that pit there, because they've got to like lower the body down to the lower preparation chamber for the lower part of the. Anyway.
Which ended up in what was it? A watery trap.
Yeah.
Ratna!
Which was nearly ruined because I left the door open, and Angelo saw what was in the room. The statue of Vrakar pointing at him. Yeah, I looked back afterwards and I was like, I'm pretty sure I just opened that door and left it open. I don't think it was an error.
That sounded good. Anyway.
Yeah. And what else? Oh yeah, you tried to break into that. Before that, you tried to break into that the sort of priest's door, and it was just an empty room. And then you went into the lower cenotaph or sort of memorial room, and you were attacked by some specters, some Owlfolk specters. Yes. And Twig was drained of some of his life essence.
That was intense.
Yeah. But you saw through, and now you are standing in this chamber still. These ghostly Owlfolk specters have kind of separated and dissipated. It's quiet in here again. And yeah, these statues around the room are just these various statues and busts of like Owlfolk soldiers, warriors, and priests. And there's these 3 steelies up the top with like one of them much larger than the others. And it has a symbol on it that's different from Vrakar's symbol, which is the same as the symbol that is on the door to the south that was leading to the flooded room, the flooding room. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do next? You can run amok without the other 2 players here.
Please. Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
The largest steely, does that have a lid on it, or is that how does that work again?
It's really just a big stone slab with writing on it. It's essentially like a gravestone, but just a really big one. This room the ceiling in this room is a little bit higher than other rooms. It's probably 3 meters or something like that. And this, I guess you would be like, this thing is about the same height as you, probably.
Does it, do I recognize the text from the steely we saw before?
Do you mean the language of the text?
Yeah, or does anything sort of jump out?
It looks like the same language. Before I think I was able to read it. Yeah, and you determined that it had names of probably the deceased on it, as well as like little what do you call them? Little memorial quotes. What do you call them?
Head.
You see them at like a eulogy. No, that's not the right thing.
No.
Obituary?
Yeah, maybe like little obituaries.
Like it said, like it was like various levels, like various classes of.
Yeah, there were various classes, but in the upper cenotaph the upper memorial room, there were... you got the impression that they were sort of lower ranking officials and things.
Are these statues... how lifelike do they look?
They are pretty skillfully crafted. Some out of stone, some out of marble. Some of them more kind of abstract than others. But what are you attempting to ascertain?
Oh, whether they are... I don't think I could tell, but whether they were once people, but they have been frozen.
You can tell for sure that some of them would have been very basic looking people if that was the case. but some of them also are more detailed than others, and some of them look older than others.
It's a strange collection we got here in Daros.
That's right, and they're all our folk from memory.
Oh, yeah, look at their funny little beaks.
Was there also another door? I was just trying to remember my bearings in the chapel to the west there.
Yeah.
Is that a door? Oh, there is
Yes.
a door. Okay, cool. So just trying to work out path of attack.
Yeah, so there's that door, and then there's the door in the
Back in there.
memorial room to the right. Oh, and also, who wants to control... Who did we settle on with? Who's controlling who? Who's controlling Ready?
I'll control Retty.
Okay. You
We'll have one spellcaster and one fighter each.
Yeah.
Makes
Cool.
sense. Okay, so Angelo, you should be able to do that now, and I'll give you Yao Mei too.
Simbalele.
There you go. Should work.
I'll take these reactions off. Wait, do you think we should have a look down to our right here first, or should we go back into the main passageway, main ceremony room?
I'm not sure. Maybe... You think we could hear anything or smell anything from beyond this door?
You can give me a perception check if you want to listen or smell at the door.
And is there any sort of markings on this door compared to the other doors that we've seen? Like the one at the south was more elaborate.
Yeah, no, this one's pretty basic.
Just
Just your run-of-the-mill.
concrete slider,
Yep.
cavity slider.
Run of the stone mill.
I'll leave the listening to you, Vindaris.
Okay. Vindaris will approach and see if he can put his ear towards either the floor where the track is, if there's any where sound might flow through a bit easier.
Yeah, you probably detect a small draft when you do that. There's a little bit of a gap below this particular door between the the door and the truck.
He'll just pick up one of his ears.
Yeah, give me
listen.
give me a perception check with +2 for your bonus.
And there'll be 18. I didn't add the +2.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. It sounds clear.
Let's do it.
Okay. Before Vindaris does that, I'm just trying to think. Okay. Can I investigate the door frame? If there's any signs of traps, copper wires, That he
Yeah,
can
you'll be somewhat limited
see
in...
or feel? Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, they could see or feel around the frame.
Yeah, you'll be somewhat limited in your ability to determine what is sort of inside the track, but you can do your best to sort of run your hands along and use your eyes. Give me another perception check to do that.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary strikes you about this run-of-the-mill, run-of-the-stone mill, stone slider.
Nothing ordinary?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Not a single ordinary thing. This is the most unusual stone slider you've ever seen.
You'll attempt to slide it open.
It goes. Okay, it opens normally.
Okay.
Wow, so ordinary.
Just looks like an ordinary corridor for Twig.
Incredible.
We'll send in Ratty and Yao Mei first.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just see another narrow passage for a couple of meters leading into what appears to be another room, a little bit smaller than the one you're in, but yeah, you don't see anything in it from where you are.
Twig, did you want to send Leaf in? Have a quick look.
Yeah, can Leaf scurry forward? Oh, okay. So the only thing is that he can't really see so good. But if Yao Mei stands here with his flaming sword, can I move Leaf in and...
The flaming sword would be able to see basically where... Yeah, maybe leave Leaf there and we'll do it theater of the mind. Leaf creeps forward into this room, and are you... Well, you're not able to see into the darkness of the room through Leaf's eyes, but you can crawl around and try to feel things.
I'll try and feel things.
Yeah, this I would say, because we were feeling a little bit uncertain, I remember, about like whether or not you can actually feel through the creature, but I'll say, you know, without sort of looking through Leaf's eyes, you can still communicate with the familiar, and the familiar can kind of give you vibes about what it sees in here. So you get the impression from it, psychically, that it encounters some sort of large object in here that's able to climb up on. You don't feel any fear or concern through Leaf. You think this is some sort of stationary object, although it's complex. It's not like a stone block. And you also think that there is another door in here. But otherwise, it seems you don't get much of a sense of anything else.
Okay, I'll let these guys know. I wonder if it could be another one of those statues.
Yeah, there might be some private chambers. Let's I think let's move quietly through.
As Yao Mei steps on the stone here, he realizes too late that there is a pressure plate here that Leaf was not heavy enough to press down. And he also notices that there are holes at the... there are holes along the, like at the vortices of the stones in the wall here on the left, which are kind of not easy to see unless you look directly at them and you kind of know what you're looking for. They're in the grout. And basically sharp bronze rods spring out from holes in the
not
wall
the
and
rods.
just pretty much the same as the ones that got twigged before, but they come out of the wall instead. And so Yao Mei will take 3d6 piercing.
Oh, that's so lucky.
Nice.
That's so lucky.
Oh my goodness.
I just see Yao Mei. That's my lucky day. Then take another step and the trigger's another set. Okay.
Okay.
Once this has occurred, the rods are sort of loose and they can just kind of be pushed back towards the wall, and you can then easily continue through this passageway. And Yao Mei can now see the stone door in here that you expected from Leaf's communications.
Can Yao Mei see any more pressure plates on the tiles ahead?
Nothing by looking.
Okay. Can Yao Mei use this bronze pickaxe to test?
I was going to say, Vindaris is happy to lead the way with his flint spear and test.
Oh, okay.
Because Yao Mei will be having, he'll be using his sword.
Okay.
Excuse me. Leaf.
Yeah, you can. You can test the ground before you, the stones before you. You don't. You're not able to push them down with your spear. Doesn't seem to be a pressure plate here.
Okay. Now I'll go to the next one.
Yeah, you can keep doing that, and you don't find any pressure plates as you go. But as you come in here, you do see to the north this large statue of a lion-like monster with bat-like wings. You think it's some sort of gargoyle or guard beast, kind of staring at you just with this like snarl on its face. Well, it doesn't make a snarling sound. It's just a statue.
Yes.
Yeah, for now.
I did say it. It's quite some craftsmanship with that stone.
Yes, I don't trust this. This feels a little bit too familiar. Can I see any like anything leading from the door to the statue? Any sort of wires or?
You don't see anything like that at a glance.
Okay. Just wondering if we open this door, if something might happen.
What about the wolves themselves? Again, do they have any spouts for flames? Roofs or spikes?
No, you don't see anything other than perhaps Reddy would notice to the left of him as he enters this room that there is a stone out of place. Just kind of sticking out very, very slightly from the wall. And he can push this in, and he hears a clicking sound, but he's not able to, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Would it be on that wall
Yeah.
or the south? Oh, that, okay. Oh. Does it stay recessed in, or does it pop back out?
It slowly comes back out.
Ooh.
Okay.
But there's just like a click. But nothing happens.
Are there any other jutting stones around us?
Do you just look around?
Yes.
I mean, it's still relatively uneven, the wall, in general.
I'll gently pat the wall.
Do you go around the whole room doing that?
Yeah, can I do that whilst testing these tiles with my staff?
Yeah, you can do that, and if you find anything or if a trap goes off, we'll assume that you are in that position when it happens.
No.
But nothing happens. You're able to scour the whole room. You find nothing.
And Vindaros. When Ratty pushed the button, the click, could Vindaros listen to the door? If that also related to a click around the door frame?
Yeah, nothing seems to happen when you do that. But if you go around kind of listening to things, I'll say that you do ultimately determine that you can hear something clicking in the wall here, where this trap was. And you think maybe that this stone could be used to deactivate that trap. If somebody knew about it, they could walk through that passageway without setting it off.
Okay. What do you think, Twig? Should we keep moving?
Yeah. Let's keep going through doors.
Before we... Sorry, I just had a question about the statue. Did the statue have any medallions or symbols on the statue around the lion's neck, or...?
No, it's not wearing any medallions. I'll say that there is some writing on the base of the statue, but it's in a probably Owlfolk.
Okay. And how off the floor is it? Like 3 tiers, like 3 steps up, and then you have the...
Yeah, it's a pretty big statue. And yeah, 3 steps up, and there's probably, this writing is written maybe in a sort of a semicircle on the, it's sort of etched into the top of the 3 stones, the circular stone on the top. And it just looks like a single phrase.
Hey, Twig. Did you see that writing? Over there? You think it's worth investigating?
Yeah, if you give me a little bit of time, I could try and read it. Because it does... yeah. If you're happy with that?
Yeah, it sounds good. That sounds good.
Twig's gonna bring out... Bring out, his soot and his salt. He's gonna rub a circle on his head. Say, intone some mysterious sounds.
Okay.
For like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can do that, and you're able to place your hand on this stone base beneath the statue. And... hold on, I was just... Oh, yeah. And you can read this phrase. It just says something along the lines of... May Vrakar seek vengeance upon all those who disturb the family and friends of Talus Radic. Of Talus, son of Radic. No, I think his name is just Talus Radic.
All right, I'll let the others know. Does this statue look solid? Like, can I sort of touch it and inspect it for anything that moves?
Yeah, nothing moves.
Okay. Well, we just got to make sure we don't disturb Mr. Radic. Everyone be very quiet now.
It's good to know that. Okay. Next door. Are you ready?
Yes. I will look up quickly to make sure there's nothing that will fall on Vindaros.
I'll say, yeah, you don't find anything looking around this door. It seems as safe as the previous door. There's nothing you can see or feel that would suggest that it's trapped.
Okay. Vindaros would like to slide the door open.
You can slide it into the wall on the right, and you see before you a dark passageway and some stairs leading upwards.
Interesting. Okay. Using this staff again. Flint's flint spear. Test the stones as he's walking along.
Yeah, you don't find anything like that. Also on the stairs, there doesn't seem to be any pressure plate or anything like that. Nothing on the ground.
It's good these stairs going upwards can't turn into some sort of death slide.
Yeah. Slide back down.
Oh no, that's true.
Pressure plate's at the top. What's back to the top? That's called an infinity stair. On the sides of the wall of the stairs themselves, is there any particular recesses, indents?
Nothing like that. You can have a good feel around in here and a good look around. Yep. You don't see anything. You're pretty confident this stairwell is not trapped.
Okay. Vindaros will continue to make his way up the stairs. Can I see if there's a landing? I'll just keep moving.
There is at the top. It looks like it levels out, but there's just a dead end.
Oh.
The passage just
what
ends.
He can see.
No, if you go through there, it will take you to the top of the stairs.
Oh.
Okay. Continue to move forward with caution. Ratty's slacking off there at the back. In a second, if you can move Ratty for me to that position, that'd be great.
Oh.
Oh, it is actually. Interesting. It's a bit squeezy up here. Is there any signs that there could have been, like on the ceiling space, another access point into here?
Drafts.
There's nothing on the ceiling, but Twig, you do feel a draft directly to your left.
It wasn't me. It wasn't Vindaros.
Is it a stinky draft?
It just has the musky stench of death.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I believe it's not Vendaris.
It could be. You don't know what he's been eating.
All that weird vegetable matter. Okay. Can I feel around? Try get like my fingers under a crack or something.
You don't find anything on the wall directly to your left, but you find something on the north wall. Once again, a stone that feels like it has a crack around it and is like maybe a little bit loose or something. And you are able to push that stone in, and this door actually kind of moves towards you slightly, like
Uh-oh.
and then slides across.
Whoa.
You find yourselves in this upper crypt area where you were some time ago.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Mysteries of the tomb.
I reset the fog of war because it was being wacky. But you have been here before. You can recall it. Twig in particular, a shiver goes down your spine as you see that door over there with.
Let's go back. Let's go back down.
Okay. Oh, I think Retti's jumped a bit.
Okay. Where is he?
Is he in the wall somewhere?
Oh, yeah, okay. Why? Alright, there we go.
Can we disarm this trap? This stone button?
You think that now that the trap's been set off, the disarming button doesn't actually do anything. These rods are kind of just, like some way out of the wall. They just seem loose. It seems like the trap you'd have to like push them back in to actually reset it.
Okay. Let's.
Reddy goes and sits down.
All this walking. Okay. Does this door have any markings on it in particular?
This door has some decorative patterns. But no text or anything.
Okay. Should... Yes. I'm just trying to think of what he can see. Vendaris will have a look at the ceiling before he opens this door.
Okay. You don't see anything
See if this one.
on the ceiling?
And the floor. To if there's a foot massage trap. That's...
You can't see or feel anything around this door in any easy way.
Can he attempt to slide open the door?
Yes. You slide this door open easily, and in here you see a room very similar to the upper crypt. This appears to be some sort of lower crypt, filled with sarcophagi in the walls, just as the one above was. And you see, as soon as you open the door, that many of the lids of these sarcophagi have been thrust onto the floor, and standing around in the darkness are more Owlfolk skeletons. And in fact, there is one standing directly in front of you that has its hands outstretched, and it is holding in one of its hands some piece of, like a fragment of stone or something, and it appears to be like... and it just sees you and just attacks. So, let's roll for initiative.
Got a surprise. I wasn't expecting to see anyone. I'm not sure why I rolled twice for, but... or maybe it was a glitch.
I can only see one of you in the skill tracker at the moment, at least.
Yeah, I think I just had 2 dice. Oh, maybe one was for Rady when I rolled.
Oh man, I got some high rolls. Okay.
Can I say that Rady would have shillelagh'd?
Yeah, that's alright. Before opening the door. That seems like something he would do. Okay. This skeleton standing in front of you is kind of pushed aside a little bit, but not enough. It kind of, as it sort of sees you and then like raises this stone, this other skeleton you see kind of like tries to, you know, kind of get around the side of it. This one is holding a bronze short sword. It tries to like push this one directly in front of you to the side and just kind of like whack at you with this short sword. It misses. It's just kind of foiled by the door and its ally. Another skeleton emerges behind this one, and it is going to... I don't think it makes sense that they have short bows or anything. It just comes over to here and also kind of pushes in. You hear some more clacking of phalanges echoing up this hall to the left and also to the right, and the clicking of bone beaks.
Ooh.
And you know that there are several other of these skeletons in the darkness in this crypt that sound like they're converging on the doorway. I can't believe I rolled like almost all of them. Oh, there's a couple after you. This one here is going to... It's holding a stone, so I'm going to just say that it attacks you with this... with this stone. Okay, not quite. It just... Okay, Vindaris.
Was that all of them?
Before its turn ends, it drops the stone and... let me see. It's like scraping... It was scraping... Is it holding its sword? I think the sword is like on the ground behind it. So it's also going to sort of turn around and like pick up this sword. Okay.
Okay. Vindaris is going to... He's going to... sorry, it seemed like there was a lot more before me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or did you move him in total? 5.
What's the question, sorry?
Oh, sorry. It seemed like there was like 6 of them before my turn.
Yeah, you can hear the sounds of other skeletons echoing through the passageway.
Cool. Vindaris will actually drop his spear behind him. Just turn around to drop it. and take out his warhammer and his shield and attack the first one.
You won't be able to don the shield. That'll be an action.
Oh, I always thought he was carrying his shield with him.
Oh, if he was sorry, you said you pulled out the shield. I thought you meant you weren't wearing it.
Oh, no, sorry. He had his shield and like dropped his spear behind him. I pulled out his warhammer from his belt. Okay.
Where the hell is that shield? I just wanted to make sure.
That's spiked. What's it called?
Oh yeah, it looks weird because it's got that.
Yeah, what did I call it?
What? Why the hell can't I find it? I'm blind. Oh, there it is. Poison spike shield. Nice. Yeah, it's equipped. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay. Damage.
Having fought skeletons already, you appear to have noticed that they may be vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. You just smash this one to pieces in one blow.
Ooh.
Can I also, on my second attack that one there?
Yep.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, my bronze.
Damages the warhammer.
No.
Yeah, you just hear this loud ring as the warhammer just against the stone wall. I'll put a -1 in there.
Darius looks at Yao Mei and says how Smithy's gonna be kept busy when we get back.
That's true. The pickaxe.
I will also
sorry.
just take one step back.
Okay, this one will attempt to hack at you with its sword
that's right.
again as you do that.
Yeah.
But misses. Okay, Leaf.
End turn.
Okay, a skeleton emerges from the darkness and it steps into the room and it is going to attack the first humanoid that it sees, which is going to be a Yao Mei.
Can I use my reaction before? I might have an effect.
Yep.
Using the oh no, actually I can't. I'm not using a polearm. I've got my warhammer out.
Oh yeah, true. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it just kind of comes out of the darkness and like it's holding the point of this sword up and it just stabs at a Yao Mei.
Oh.
The Yao Mei dodges out of the way. Twig.
Okay. Okay, Twig is gonna try and get this guy here.
Okay.
With a firebolt.
It's difficult. It's difficult for you to do that. That hits.
Excellent.
How does Twig... It's not dead, but how does Twig actually hit it with that firebolt?
He's gonna send it... He's gonna, like, sort of go like a upper arm throw rather than underarm, you know? Like, do his staff in this sort of motion.
Nice, so it sort of lobs this firebolt over the skeleton, like lights up this crypt as it goes into this next room and then explodes in the chest of this skeleton in here.
He's gonna add on a little bit of extra for that.
Oh yeah? Okay, another 2 necrotic. Alright. Okay, you hear some more movement in the crypt. Ready.
Sorry, Reti will step into that position and use his green flame shillelagh.
Alright. That's a hit. Alright. What's it doing? It's doing a hell of a lot of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah,
this thing is dead. Also shattered.
Now,
in a shower of sparking bones.
Is that the flame that jumps to another
yes.
person close by?
Yeah, so I guess this one over here is within 1 meter. And I think you roll for it, I believe. I believe now. Where is it? Green flame blade. It's an extra 1d8 fire damage. Oh no, hold on, sorry. 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it is the versatile there. Otherwise, what's his? Oh no, that wouldn't be right. It should be +5, I imagine.
I'll just roll a 1d8.
Yeah, roll a 1d8 and we'll add 5.
I'll add that in there, make it a bit easier.
Like, that's what it said, right? 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Yep. Okay. Nice. This one also just explodes in green flame. Yeah. That one is dead as well.
Cool.
Okay. More creeping around in the darkness. Yao Mei.
Okay. Yao Mei is going to run here and attack with the flaming bronze. Let's see. Okay, and attack.
That one misses.
Okay, but I can attack
with its
again.
Sword.
These damn shin bones.
Oh, same roll.
Wow.
It's just.
Ooh, Yao Mei has a hug. No. That's it. That's it.
Yao Mei has a hug?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
In
I
inventory.
Yao Mei was giving that when you said you can exchange gifts with people.
Yeah.
She was giving out hugs. Oh, he was giving out hugs.
What do you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Like,
it's in the
when it comes
potions.
to loot, like if you have to give somebody something, Yao Mei just created a random.
Yeah.
Oh, Yao Mei just created a random object with nothing in it and then is able to give it to you. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good idea. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice.
Okay, this thing is going to react with the hug of a bronze sword.
Uh-oh.
And, it hits.
I'm sorry, Yao Mei.
It hits with violent love and does two piercing damage.
A bronze kiss.
Okay, this one down here is going to move quite quickly in the darkness. Well, it's no longer... It's lit up by Yao Mei's flaming sword. In a similar manner to if you're sitting around a campfire telling a horror story with like a torch under your face to make yourself look creepy, this thing kind of like comes up like... and it is also going to try to stab a Yao Mei in the side.
Oh.
Another 3 piercing.
Paper cuts.
Okay, this one is going to come in and also attack a Yao Mei.
Sorry, Yao Mei.
Another one.
Oh, jeez.
Another paper cut. Oh, a bit more than a paper cut. 6. 6 piercing. Okay. This one has to dash to make it there. And this one, I believe... also has to dash to make it there. And it is actually going to step further. Steps into the room, kind of like looks around between all of you with its empty eye sockets. Vindaris.
As he turns around, stepping into the room, Vindaris just comes through with his warhammer. Let's give him the good old-fashioned... where is it gone? Okay. Why am I not D&D? Roll it. Okay.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
Probably gonna kill it, I imagine. Yes, easily. So he just kind of looks around. What do you do?
As it turns the corner, but he's still looking at his mates. He's turning the corner, and he turns his head into the room, and you just see this warhammer connect.
It doesn't even see what's coming. And its whole head just like shatters and like sprays out into the corner of the room just to the north of Twig. And its body just is like still intact and just falls over like...
He will follow up with making his way into the room.
All right.
And also if he could move into that spot as well. He'll take the up attack, but he'll still
Alright.
move.
Miss.
Miss, and he'll attack this skeleton on his second attack, the one just below him.
Whoa!
Need we even roll it?
Yes, we shall.
Well, describe that one as well. You're cleaving through these skeletons.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good. He probably, as he came into the room, was surprised with how many he saw. Then he just sidestepped, and he just followed through and connected with his warhammer into the skeleton up against the wall and like pinned it against the wall.
Nice. Just hits its pelvis like, and it just goes like flying up against the wall like, and just breaks its pelvis into like multiple pieces. Its legs fall down, and its leg bones, and then it's like the top of its rib cage and its head are just kind of like.
Yeah. Maybe for a moment it's just using the weight of the warhammer to hold itself up against the wall.
Just like briefly.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'll just step in that.
Okay, Leaf. Chillin'?
Chillin'.
Twig.
Twig is gonna firebolt this guy next to Yao Mei here.
Okay. Nice, you kill that one.
Whoa!
Also like blown back against the wall. It was on 1 hit point.
Okay. Yep.
Alright. This one down here is gonna dash up here. Ready.
Right, he heard a lot of commotion going on in this room, so he's gonna follow through. He's gonna.
Wait.
What? I believe. Yeah, he'll jump straight into it. Ready?
Right.
He wants a bit of action with his green flame blade shillelagh. Green, yes, not Simbalele, shillelagh. Directly to the south.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a crit, but that one misses.
Misses. And bonus action, healing word on Yao Mei. So I just have to find it.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. He's like a bag of holding for spells.
Yeah, he just added them all. Because you are, because you can technically like
swap them in
prepare
and out.
different ones, yeah.
Ah, there it is.
But you can actually go to the top and hit that funnel thing and sort it by prepared spells.
Oh, I might do that.
I don't know if me doing it would have done it for you as well, I'm not sure. But anyway.
Yeah, I'll just have a quick look to see what I was going to cast there. Yeah, I'll just cast it at that standard level first to begin with.
Alright.
Normal. Yao Mei.
Ooh, nice. Thank you.
Alright. This skeleton up here, it is going to just run at you, Vindaris, as you're sort of facing the other way. Try to hack at you from behind. I guess it hacks even though it's a short sword.
And it hits.
It hits for 2 pierce hacking damage. Wait, 3. Why did I say 2? I have no idea. Why is it -3? I'm really confused. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, cool. Alright, Yao Mei.
Okay, Yao Mei is gonna try attacking the guy south. Again. Alright. Okay, normal. Oh my god!
Same
3
roll again,
threes.
isn't it? Yeah.
3 threes.
Okay,
I wonder what the odds of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
Oh,
that
it's a
hits.
13.
It
It has a 3 in it.
You can use the versatile button as well and it'll add the extra +1 for the flame.
because it's a blaze. Okay, great.
Alright. Wait, did you just roll another 8 for the damage? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all good. Yes. It is sort of pushed back a little bit with the force of this flaming blade as it comes into contact with its rib cage and shatters a couple of its rib bones. Anything else?
No.
Alright. It then steps forward again and lunges with its bronze short sword, trying to stab at a Yao Mei in the neck, but misses. And this one is also going to attempt to stab at a Yao Mei a little bit lower in the chest. This one misses as well. Vindaris.
I'll be down to turn around, see what was tickling from behind, and attack him with his warhammer.
Oh no. It dances dexterously out of the way.
He fires with a second attack.
It flaps its like, oh nice. I was going to say it flaps these skeletal wings behind it as it sort of like tries to like kind of fly to like jump out of the way, but it obviously can't do that, but it still manages to sort of skip to the left. And as it does that, how do you catch it with your warhammer in that moment?
Oh, that's it. As he takes a little like levitate, like he's like a little, he gets some air. As he's coming down, he just connects with it, like it smacks it from underneath.
Its whole body just goes flying to the north part of the room.
Really sinking to the ceiling.
Oh, it smashes into the ceiling, like, shatters, bones rain down around you. All right, Leaf.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry, did you want to move?
No, that's fine. That's all good.
Okay, Twig.
Okay, Twig is gonna toll the dead.
Hello, this is Dead speaking. This is the Dead.
I've got 2 more for you.
Which one is this?
Oh, let's go with this one.
All right. Oh, I forgot that I got to make a wisdom save. Nice.
Has it taken any damage at all?
It doesn't appear to be damaged from where you're standing. You don't think so?
Okay.
Feel free to ask before you make the attack.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 7 necrotic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. As these bells echo throughout this chamber. Okay. This one back here, it just kind of moves back and forth, like impatiently.
Pacing.
Flapping its wings, trying to see over its allies, snapping its beak, ready.
Ready will again. Symbiotic. No, not symbiotic. The green flame blade shillelagh. I think it's green. That one, the standard one I've been using.
All right. Did you do that before and it didn't do the secondary flame? We might have forgotten it. Anyway, that's all right.
Yeah,
you're mowing through these guys. Yes, that hits.
And that's the one directly to the south.
Okay. That'll do it. And then another D8 plus 5 for... I guess you can choose. This one you can see is more damaged.
Yeah, I would say we'll just jump straight to that one.
Okay.
Just move down.
Or is it including that D8 in the... Oh, I don't think so, actually. But yeah, give me another D8.
Yep, plus 5.
Oh, plus 5. Oh, it's dead.
Yep.
It's dead as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yao Mei.
Oh, all right. Yao Mei. Go forth. Yao Mei's gonna try something. Dropping the shield that he's holding with the dread claw.
All right.
And gonna whip out this.
Oh, actually,
clawed...
it'll take an action to doff a shield as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I won't do that.
Okay. Damn it.
Hey!
Nice.
All right. Oh, it was meant to be the versatile one. Can
That's
I re-roll
right.
that?
That will do it anyway. How does Yao Mei finish this battle?
Oh, Ayame's gonna plunge this sword right through the ribs and like pull and like have all these ribs like smash and shatter and like little candles with little flames on them.
Awesome. As this like flaming blade goes into its chest cavity and this flames kind of light it up from the inside, and then Yao Mei draws it back and it just shatters like all these little flaming candles that continue to burn with this powerfully hot magical flame from the blade for a little while as they kind of burn out on the floor. And we're out of combat.
Whoa.
I mean, Darius would just like to pick up his the spear that he dropped before.
It's gone. No, I'm just kidding. It's still there. Leaf stole it.
Leaf sitting on it.
Leaf
Guarding
the
it.
thief.
Find his keepers.
Which way? Which way should we go?
Hey, good question.
They came from both sides, didn't they? Yeah.
You want to have a look towards the top, that side first, to the right,
All right.
and then we can quickly have a look at the back.
All right.
I'm assuming if there's any traps along these walls and floors that they might have set them up as they're walking through here.
It's true.
You don't see any evidence of traps that have been set off.
Hey, Twig, do you need some new recruitments for your army?
Yeah. I'm thinking it could be good, but I'm not sure if at what time, you know? What if my spawn? What if they get destroyed again? I don't know.
True. Keep in mind for next time.
Yeah, I know where to go.
So you just see through here more of these walls lined with these recesses that have sarcophagi in them.
Okay. We'll still follow them around Twig?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick to this wall.
Okay. Have we noticed anything, a change in the area? Still similar?
Give me a perception check if you want to just kind of go throughout this whole area, touching the walls, listening for things, tapping the floor with your spear. Maybe if you're all doing that, give me a group perception check.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, sorry, the second Reti one was actually... why did I roll it? It should have been Vindaris's. So Reti had two.
Oh, yeah, okay. You can re-roll the second one. Leaf definitely doesn't see anything.
Even though he's got 8 eyes.
Okay, you don't find anything. Nothing stands out. You don't feel anything. You don't hear anything. You don't smell anything. You don't taste anything.
A quick well-being check. How is everyone dealing?
Oh, Yao Mei looks a bit better, and Twig is as well as he can. Yeah, as well as he can be.
Okay. Does
Despite his withered soul.
Oh
soul.
yeah, that was nasty. Does Yao Mei look about 50% of himself?
Oh, he's looking much better.
Okay, that's good to hear. Sometimes it worries me, always running into things, battles, other people's bronze swords. Oh. Okay. I think we've
Hey?
we're back around.
What is this maze?
Baraka!
Why, you little...
You surmise that this is simply the crypt associated with those steelies in the other room. That the names on those steelies relate to the skeletons that you just slew in this crypt.
Are the sarcophagus lids moved off?
Yeah, they're all on the floor. And I think if you look at the lids, you can see on them names as well.
Ooh.
That would correspond. Maybe you remember one of them from one of the steelies.
Were they buried? Did they have any jewels or valuables in these sarcophagi?
Do you go through all of them in the room?
No. But when I go past, is it possible to have a quick look?
You just kind of look in them as you go past?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Hey.
You don't see anything.
Okay. Well. Why is there this big wall in the middle?
That's where the sarcophagi, where the recesses are.
Oh shit.
No.
Sorry, I didn't see anything.
Okay. Oh, that's alright. That's just the edge of the map.
I mean... Okay. Yeah.
What were you going to say?
There is something like the fog of war has been sort of revealed.
Yeah, but it looks like a room, but it's actually just the outside of the building.
Oh,
because
okay.
that floor is just the floor of the whole map.
Oh, okay.
At least, that's what I want you to think.
Okay.
Were there
Maybe
any
to avoid
doors?
that, you can just like put a Yao Mei in.
Okay. That's good.
Vindaris and Reti both step on the trap. They're both getting bailed.
That's true. We'll have to work out what we do if that happens.
We're walking like arm in arm.
Okay. What do you think we should do?
I don't know. Can't think of anything. Can't think of anywhere else. Do you feel any evils? Any strong? Ignore the small evil. That's just Twig.
And sidekick.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll say that Vindaris, when you do that, you see a flash again of this energy in your mind.
I'll explain that to Twig. I think we're getting closer.
I'm getting closer. Yeah. What happens if I stand here?
Oh, you're just doing something that you shouldn't really be able to do.
Oh,
like
okay.
It's just you crawled into one of the recesses with the sarcophagus in it.
Oh, okay.
It suits you, Twig.
Yeah, kind of.
It's quite cozy.
Food for thought. Is there anything in the sarcophagus that Vindaris is next to?
How do you determine that?
I would like... If the lid is off, I would like to look inside. If the lid is not off, I would like to try and pivot the lid.
The lid is off on the ground before you, and you can have a look in. And you don't see anything in there.
No evil here.
We don't get a sense of any just stay or still air throughout here? There's no movement or drafts?
A little bit. Just there is some amount of convection or some air coming in from the entryway where you originally came through that's sort of moving the air about throughout the whole tomb. But you don't feel like it originates from any particular location within this crypt.
Oh, we didn't loot the skeletons. Let's loot the skeletons. They might have a skeleton key.
They don't have anything on them other than just these swords lying next to them. Old, dented bronze swords.
Mm.
Vindaris might take a seat in reflection and have a moment just to see, just reaching out to Vraka for guidance.
When you do that, you see this blackness, this terrifying, horrible energy again in your mind, and you feel like now that you're deep in this tomb, you can't reach Vraka for some reason. You almost feel disconnected from him somehow.
No signal.
No signal.
It's all the stone.
You got no bars in your brain. Oh yeah, it's all the stone. Shitty Wi-Fi in these tombs.
Can Twig have a feel around this room for any secret entrances? Maybe along this wall, especially.
What do you describe what you do?
He's gonna feel around and try feel any air. Listen out for any drafts as well.
When you run your... I'll just move your token. When you run your hands over the wall here, you discover there seems to be some a fairly consistent crack along the wall.
Ooh.
And you can sort of explore this crack, and you feel that it is another one of these seams that is approximately door-shaped.
Ooh. All right. Is there... Yeah, can you tell if there's anything around this secret door that could be a trap? Maybe some wire, maybe some... maybe something above him?
You don't see anything like that just by looking with your eyes.
I would feel what I can.
You can't feel the ceiling because you're not that tall. But you don't feel anything other than this crack along the wall.
Okay.
Nothing that seems out of place. But you don't know if you feel like this was a sufficient investigation to be certain.
I'll let everyone know that there's a door here.
Can Rati also assist? Trying to with Twig with this outline.
Yeah,
maybe
he doesn't find anything else. Nothing that Twig hasn't already found.
Can he put some pressure on that outline if there is?
On the outline or in the middle of it?
Well, if they've worked out where the general outline is, in the middle.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
I think Rati will give himself guidance as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him do it a few times.
Whoa!
Nice. I could probably say that like guidance doesn't work down here if it's like blocked by this energy, but I won't say that.
Yeah, true.
Perhaps it's hard for you to kind of communicate with your deity, but you can still feel their energy in you. You're still able to use your magic. Yes, he is able to push into this wall, and the whole wall, kind of moves back a little bit, and then slides to the left slowly of its own. I don't know if I'd say its own volition, but anyway, slides into the wall, revealing a narrow passage behind.
Right, I asked for some guidance.
Oh!
From Vraka, and
You delivered.
a door appeared. I think he can hear us.
Well, nice. Good job.
Yeah, thanks.
I think you should lead the way, Vendaris. You have the spear that knows.
Oh, it's a tight squeeze down here. As he enters, can you definitely check the threshold for any signs of traps and also pressure plates when he crosses it?
Okay, you don't see any copper or anything like that running along the track of the door now that it's open, but as you press on the stone directly a meter before you do press into it a little bit. How hard do you press? Do you press it down? It seems to move slightly when you kind of press at it with your spear.
Okay, I'm gonna say Twig. Don't stand behind me. This one's loose.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'll put all the pressure on the...
As you push this pressure plate down, you hear this loud sound of... It's very similar to the stone slab that fell down to lock you into the flooding room. And you can just see some way down to the south in this passage here as a narrow opening appears. Well, it's not narrow actually, it's a pretty big opening appears that is like raised above the passageway that you're in. Basically a stone slab just like falls down and this large stone ball just slides out of this slide up just above and just tumbles through this hallway and just hits the wall here.
Whoa.
That was intense.
What a near miss.
Can Vendaris grab the ball and roll it towards him to clear the way?
Yes. Yep, he can do that.
And back out with it. Guys, look what I found.
Wow.
A semi-transparent
loot.
ball.
Move out the way, ready. And I'll just place it in that corner.
Alright.
We'll collect any more we find here.
Yeah. That could be a pile. A pile always starts with one.
Kind of just looks like a portable hole. Hold on, let me make it stone colored. There we go.
Okay. Good call.
Ooh. Nice.
Ridash will step in. I actually thought the corridor was a lot longer when you said that as well.
Yeah, so it's like directly above where you're standing here is a tunnel, sort of raised above the ground by like a couple of meters, and it's like this steep ramp.
Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't in the way of that.
But as you come around the corner here, you see a stone slab. An unmistakable door.
Okay. Guys, there's a door here.
Should I get off of Yao Mei?
Oh, yeah.
Just in case. Thank you.
Dismounts.
Yeah, I'm like on Yao Mei's shoulders or something. And then Twig is on the top of my head. It's great.
Leaf.
I mean, leave.
I always do that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably just do that with all names, but it's also because it's like they're both like tree pieces, so it kind of goes into the same part of my brain.
Yeah, compartment.
The tree compartment.
Okay.
You don't find any evidence of any traps or anything like that around this door.
He'll like to slide open the door. Attempt to slide open the door.
Okay.
Ooh.
You slide open this door and you see this long room with another high stone vaulted ceiling. Very impressive. Beautifully made. And the walls in here are lined with shelves. Similar to the treasure room that you found on the level above. These shelves are loaded with gems and jewelry and other treasures. As soon as you step into this room, or as soon as you open the door, you are hit by this cold air. It's freezing in here. It's really cold. There is a mist sort of creeping along the floor in here. Down the other end of the room, you can see a large stone sarcophagus on a raised stone platform, and behind it there are 4 urns that have been placed along the ground. And you can also see in this room evidence along the walls, in particular on this back wall, of some kind of mural, although it's difficult to make it out from here, and it looks like it's worn away as well. But yes, it's very cold in here.
Well, Bindas will just check the threshold in the first meter before stepping across into it.
No danger there that you can detect.
Now, is the floor actually difficult terrain or slippery with all this?
It doesn't seem slippery. It's not coated in ice or anything. It's just very cold, and there's a mist in here.
I can imagine from Vindaris' truck, you just see that that frosty breath as well. What did you say was on the walls again?
These on either side are shelves filled with jewels and gems and things.
Okay. Twig.
Oh yeah.
I think you better get in here. Guys, just remember what Twig read out. Do not disturb the tomb family of Lord Radic.
As you all step into this room, you begin to hear what can only be described as a sinister squawking sound echoing around the room, bouncing off the walls all around you. It sounds like some sort of choked laughter. And momentarily, a apparition begins to fade into view. It is walking in your direction from the location of this sarcophagus. It's a female owlfolk, flickering and half transparent. It looks like she's kind of somewhere between a ghost and a zombie. She's dressed in a long gown and she's carrying a bronze scepter, and there's clouds of frost that are falling from her body and drifting out across the floor. And as she approaches you, she opens her beak, and you hear her voice kind of echoing around you. And let's just say that Vindaris, you currently have the pendant, the Polyglot's pendant, seeing as Reddy's not here. And you focus on this kind of ghostly, this apparition. And you hear her, she says, "Murder! Hatred! Oh, how it hurts! How I suffer! You will help me, yes? You will keep me company in my suffering for eternity!" Let's roll for initiative.
I'll pass that message on to everyone and say, Twig, I think she wants a buddy.
I see. She sounds friendly. Wait, no, I know what she's saying, actually, because I have comprehend languages.
Is it still up?
Yeah, it stays up for an hour.
Nice. Yeah, so you can understand as well. Okay. Sweet. She seems to be drifting towards you very slowly. Okay, Leaf, what do you do?
Oh.
Also, this fog is really underwhelming. It's not what I imagined at all.
Leaf is gonna stay where he is.
Ah, that's better. I was thinking something animated with the cloud or something.
Yeah, it just kind of filled the room with like I don't know. This is also a little bit too intense. Anyway. Go on, Leaf.
Gives good flavor. Oh no, sorry. Leaf will stay there.
Okay, cool. All right, Vindaris.
Now, I had a question for you. If I ask that Spectra a question, is that an action?
No, you can say something on your turn.
Okay. So I've still got the spear in a shield. He'll just hold an attack action if the creature approaches, and he'll like to ask her, who are you? And who are you?
Okay. And did you say you're readying
an attack action?
Just if anyone comes in melee range?
Correct.
Okay. Yao Mei.
Yes. I guess Yao Mei will do the same to ready an action.
Okay, ready.
Ready will move to... Can he move to that side there? He's sort of like... Yeah. He'll move to the side and he will... Would he have his shillelagh happening before he entered?
Yeah, that's fine. It's hard to remember like multiple characters as things.
Yeah, he normally always shillelaghs before he enters a new room.
Yeah, that's fine.
He'll just ready an attack action if the creature attacks within melee range.
All right, Twig.
Can Twig use a spell slot to turn Leaf into a bat.
All right. Okay. What is Leaf in the initiative? 21.14. Okay. So 21.14. Okay.
Thank you, Spider Leaf. You have done well.
But I think it means also, though, that Leaf is until the end of... Where is it?
The summon familiar.
Where is it?
Oh, your familiar will be... And the process renders it incapacitated until the end of its next turn.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Anything else?
So that was a bonus action. Maybe I'll ready a cantrip in case she attacks. Ready a firebolt.
Okay. As she moves towards you, Vindaros, she kind of looks at you as you're speaking to her. She says, I am your queen, and you will serve me forever. And she is going to... Let me see. What does she do? She's going to come at you, Vindaros, to attempt to force you to kneel, or whatever it is that she wants with you. So go ahead and release your action.
Oh, yeah. I would... where am I going? Where's... Sorry.
That's a hit. Okay, and what is it? Piercing damage. Flint spear. Okay. As you attempt to stab her with this spear, it kind of passes through her body. You can withdraw it, and she reacts, like flinches and like looks down and then looks back at you. She's like, "How dare you! You will be punished for that!" And Yao Mei, you can also release your action.
Alrighty.
And she begins spinning this bronze scepter around. And all of this like frost is kind of streaming off of it. 18 hits.
Hey.
She attempts to like parry but misses.
Hey?
Okay. 5 slashing damage. This flaming sword kind of slices through her, and you see almost like a moment after this slash that Yao Mei makes, this sort of flaming cut appears in the chest, across the chest of this undead owlfolk woman. And Twig, you can also release your firebolt.
Twig is gonna lob it again.
All right.
Or maybe like try go around the side. It's like,
that is a miss, unfortunately.
oof.
Yeah, you're not, because of a Yao Mei, you're not able to get enough spin on it. Kind of goes wide and like hits the wall down here. And was Reddy preparing a melee action?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
He had his shillelagh.
Okay, this queen is going to attempt to punish you, Vindaros. She attacks you with this bronze scepter. But she misses. How do you deflect this scepter with this frost coming off of it?
I think he'll just like sidestep out the way.
All right, she just catches air and she kind of looks up at you and like almost, well, I was going to say snarls, but you can see her cheeks that she's snarling because of her cheeks. She kind of opens her beak and you can see this rotten tongue inside kind of flapping about, and her eyes narrow, full of rage and perhaps also suffering as she moves the scepter out of the way and then reaches for you with her left hand and attempts to grab you by the neck. So she will make another attack.
Whoa.
Okay, that one will do 1d8 plus 2 necrotic damage. This does 10 necrotic and also give me a con save.
Yeah.
You can use this thing.
Oh, I also, with the aura, for a save, I can't remember how much it is. There is a... Oh, that saves.
Yeah. Anyone within...
I think 2 meters is a +3 from memory.
You pass anyway. So she kind of like puts her like clawed hand around your neck and you feel this necrotic energy sort of seep into you, but you're able to like whack her hand away before she's able to do any more damage to you. Okay. All right. Leaf.
Is Leaf still incapacitated?
Yeah, until the end of this turn.
Okay.
Okay, Vindaris.
Vindaris will sidestep.
Before you are able to sidestep, where am I? Hold on. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're fine. I read it wrong.
He would sidestep into that position. Can he shove the queen with his shield to knock her prone?
Yes, you can try to do that.
Okay.
Using your shield. Okay.
I was an athletics check +5, I think, from memory. Last time.
She will... Yeah, you can give me an athletics check to shove. You're going to be
was
19.
It +5?
It'll just be plus... well, it's just an athletics check, so +7.
Oh, yeah, +7.
You can use your proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. That definitely pushes her. And you're trying to knock her prone.
Correct.
I think you can do that. That works. Yep. And it does some damage?
Correct. So I'll just call up the shield. There was some bludgeoning, some poison damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, piercing and poison.
Piercing and poison. Okay. Okay.
That's his first attack, and then his second attack again follow with the spear.
With advantage. And yeah, you see like the spikes on the shield as you withdraw it. These like wounds kind of a moment later appear in her body. You don't see them oozing as you might expect with poison though. 23 hits. But actually, when you hit her with this attack, I was trying to think if... I can never remember, like, is a shove considered a melee attack? Like, I know you using attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature. It is a melee attack.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so when you shove her, you also are kind of hit in the face by some of this frost.
Ooh.
And it just kind of cuts you to the bone. And when you hit her again with your flint spear, you feel the same thing. This cold, necrotic energy just sort of travels up your spear and into your hand, and it's so cold that it burns. No, wait, forget about that second one. A creature can take this damage only once per turn. My bad.
Okay. Apply healing.
Okay. And... oh my goodness. If the creature has been subjected to fire damage since this last turn, this trait doesn't function. You can have the first one back as well.
Okay, oh, that's nice.
You feel this stinging cold kind of passing into your body, but you're able to sort of shake it off. Okay, give me the damage for the... oh, okay.
Yeah, that's 8.
8 piercing for the spear. Okay.
And not finished yet. Just with his reaction for his pole arm with the pummel.
All right.
There's 14. Oh, it's with advantage. She's prone. If that misses.
And you can do this. We worked this out. You can do this with your shield. Yeah, it doesn't say you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. 14, yeah, that misses.
Okay, I was supposed to be with advantage. I'll just do it again if that's okay.
Go for it. Ooh.
Oh, that misses.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't get the nat one because we'll go with the 14. Okay, Yao Mei.
Okay, Yao Mei is going to flaming scimitar her while she's on the ground, so attack with advantage.
Nice, that's a hit.
Okay, and so that will be the versatile.
Just as she's kind of climbing up from this ground, sort of twitching, Yao Mei strikes her with this flaming sword.
Strikes once, and then strikes again! Oh, with the advantage as well.
Yep.
Okay, let me try crit fish.
No.
No. Okay, versatile again. Yep, okay.
Okay, another 4. And as... bear with me. Yeah, as a Yao Mei strikes this apparent queen with this flaming scimitar, the flames also sort of erupt a bit, like, and appear to kind of... she sort of shrinks back from this flame as you see more of these like flaming like cuts appear on her. She cries out in apparent pain and frustration. Ah, the agony! Ready.
Ready will move into that position, and green flame shillelagh on the queen.
Actually, I'm just thinking the first hit that a Yao Mei made
Yes.
was since its last turn.
Since its last.
Yeah, okay, so it basically says if the creature has been subjected to fire damage since its last turn, and I think it's from a Yao Mei.
Since its last turn.
Like, does that mean a Yao Mei's first hit would be... because since its last turn, I don't think... oh no, because it was when Vindaris was hitting it, and it was affecting it then as well. I'm kind of confused. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I think it's fine. The green flame shillelagh hits. Since... Oh no, it would, because
turn.
because it would have been the fire damage would have had to have been done by either Leaf or Vindaros. So yeah, Yao Mei will take 1d6 necrotic, or is it cold damage? I think cold damage for the first hit. So just four cold damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 13 with the green flame blade. So that is... So is it just bludgeoning for the first attack, or does it include fire damage in it?
I think it's... Yeah. +3. That just looks like it's bludgeoning.
On a hit, you deal the weapon's normal damage, but then below it says the initial melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage. Oh, that's another attack.
Oh, did I roll another attack? Oh, not the... Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
Sorry. Yeah, that's why it didn't look right.
Okay.
That's better.
Nice. Alright, so the weapon is not magical.
No, Shillelagh, isn't it magical?
It doesn't make the weapon actually magical.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, maybe I'm wrong. I didn't think it did. Let me have a look.
I thought it was the only early...
Wait, so
early level weapon.
You've got Shillelagh on it. Weapons damage die. The weapon also becomes magical. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I haven't done that wrong. Okay, cool. So she will take the entire 12 in that case. Alright. Cool. This crackling shillelagh energy sort of spreads out over her back as she's still trying to pull herself up from the ground, and you can see all of her back and upper neck and everything sort of turns like black, and almost appears to char, again with some delay after she's hit by this attack. Twig.
Okay. Twig is gonna run here and actually try something a bit different. Doing a mind sliver on her.
Alright.
Did I post that?
Yes.
Yes.
Mind sliver.
Okay.
Intelligence save. Fails.
Okay. So. Okay, and then Twig is gonna run back here.
Mind sliver, psychic damage. Nice. You just hear this loud squawk of anger and frustration. And probably pain. As she reacts by standing to her feet. She turns around briefly and looks at Reti, and then she looks back at Vindaros and Yao Mei. Glances over at you, Twig, in the corner of the room near the entryway. She is going to lash out at Yao Mei. She attempts to... She is kind of shaking. She's got all these wounds on her body and she's half blackened, even though she is still, kind of semi-transparent. She looks like she's been very seriously damaged, and she's kind of, parts of her are sort of flickering and disappearing, going out of the world and into the world again, so to speak. She drops the bronze scepter. And even though it's kind of the scepter of an apparition, you hear it like ting, 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 ting on the ground, and all this frost spreads out from it. And she just lunges at Yao Mei with both of her hands and tries to wrap them around Yao Mei's neck. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, she fails. As Yao Mei pushes the queen back, she sort of twitches and then turns around, like swings her hand around with these long owlfolk talons and attempts to claw Retty across the chest. And I'll make another melee attack. Ooh.
Ooh.
Even though she's a ghost, you see two of her long talons like snap off as she like attempts to rake them across his chest. She's like, "How dare you all! You will suffer for invading my tomb!" Leaf.
Okay.
No, she would actually say, "My husband's tomb!"
Ooh. Groupie. All right. Leaf is gonna fly in. Leaf to the rescue. And he's going to like lend a help action. So I guess it's a we got a what do you call it?
Oh yeah. If Leaf wants to fly away, then I think it's just a dex contest.
Yes.
Is it just flat dex? I think it is. In the spell.
Oh. Oh.
Where is it? Dexterity contest. Yeah, against a creature in melee range.
Yes. Is it a check or a save? Sorry.
It'll just be a check.
Oh. Damn it.
Okay, so I'll make a check for her. So you've got to beat 10. Shouldn't be too hard. Nice.
Oof.
Leaf can fly away. And I don't know would a tomb refer to the entire building, or could you also say that her tomb? I'm like, is this her tomb, or is it her tomb within her husband's tomb, or do they both share tombs within the greater tomb? How does this work? There's one tomb too many. One tomb too many.
A tomb for a tomb.
I don't know. I think she is a loyal queen. I think she refers to this as her husband's tomb.
Yeah. What? Oh, it's like a mausoleum.
Oh, right.
Many.
Yeah.
One mausoleum, many tombs, or one tomb, many mausoleums?
Oh. Is a mausoleum a tomb, though?
Yeah, so that's where you have family members buried together.
She's just like, how dare you intrude on my eternal quarters?
Some people call it a mausoleum, some call it a tomb, or tomb.
Alright, Vindaris, you have advantage.
Yes. I would like to say...
Wait,
yes.
sorry, before you do that. Oh no, she was hit by... Oh no, she wasn't hit by fire.
Green fire, green flame.
Yes,
I don't know if
but
that counts as fire.
it's...
Oh, it was fire damage.
It was after her turn that Leaf kind of... I don't know if the help action necessarily would involve touching her. What did... It's a bit late now. Flapping.
Fluttering.
Alright, that's fine. She's distracted. Go ahead, Vindaris.
Vindaris, was also going to ask, as he's going to shove her with this shield, we're here to get rid of Zuzetsu. Tell us where he, whereabouts he is, or tell us where he... Oh, I forgot the word, gone blank. Long day. Tell us where he resides.
Okay.
Shove her prone.
Shove her prone.
To.
With the
his
shield?
Yeah.
Okay, so you will take the 1d6 cold damage.
Yeah.
So just 2 cold damage. And she will make an acrobatics check as she tries to dodge out of the way. But you have advantage on your athletics check. I can't imagine you're gonna... Oh, you can't even fail this, yeah. Okay. She is shoved prone. And the spikes of the shield appear to eliminate her. As these spikes go into her body and she falls to the ground, you expect her to kind of hit the ground with some force, like, but she just cries out in response to your question, Zuzetsu! Zuzetsu is free! He is the cause of my torment! Slay him! He lies below! And as she says that, she kind of becomes disincorporated and it disappears. It appears to almost like fall through the stone floor into nothingness, into the void.
Ooh.
We set a free twig.
We did a good thing.
And soon after, the mist in here subsides.
Ooh.
Although it's still very cold. But let's take a 5-minute break.
I was just making a tea, and what I'm saying to myself is, Zezesso!
A lovely tea!
In my tomb! It's a talkie.
Alright, so I will say that you are able to go through this room and collect some of the valuables from these shelves and also from these urns at the back of the room. You don't see anything in the sarcophagus, it's just empty. Actually, I'm thinking it would... Perhaps it has actually still the mummified remains of the queen in it. So it was not so much as a zombie as a sort of a spirit that was made partly solid. And yeah, you can go through these shelves and everything, and you find some things. You find various things. Let me see. You find some potions that appear to be magical. They have sigils on them, and I will roll for them. Okay, you find... Alright. One potion that actually has etched into the clay the image of an Owlfolk, but it appears to be an Owlfolk skull.
Ooh.
Kind of indented into the clay vial. And you can have a look. You can have a look in this vial. I'm trying to think, like, it's just sitting on the shelf. The stopper has worn away, I would say. Or I don't even know if they had cork, or really what the hell cork is.
Ooh, it comes from some sort of tree.
Okay, so they probably would have cork, but it would have like rotted away. Maybe instead of that, then they just have like clay sort of lids on them, but they're a bit loose. Maybe, so you might have to kind of wrap them up or tie them up or something. But we'll say that you can do that. But you're able to look inside this vial, and the concoction within, which has somehow lasted 200 years, perhaps because of the magic that was used to brew it. The concoction looks and smells and tastes like a potion of healing.
Huh.
You also find another potion, another clay vial, and this one is painted red and has some sigils on it.
Potion. Okay. Hey, can I read the sigils?
You can't read the sigils, but because they're not really a language so much as it looks like arcane sigils. You can give me an Arcana check if you want to try to discern something about these sigils.
Yes.
You can give me an Arcana check for both if you want.
For both. Oh, yes. Okay.
Which one was that for?
That one was for the red vial.
You think these sigils have something to do with healing, but with healing in such a way that removes, like, that it would remove a malady of some kind. You think maybe this potion will like cure a disease, or perhaps cure you of being blind or deafened or something like that.
Okay.
The other one, the other potion, you're not sure. You're not sure what it is.
Okay. Wait, but it looks, smells, and tastes like a potion of healing.
Yeah, if you kind of do the taste test, like just a very slight kind of taste of it.
Seems suspicious. I'll keep it safe.
All right.
And we'll use it if necessary.
You also find... I will say that you recognize this because you've seen it before. You find a potion of climbing.
Ooh.
I think Vindaros had one of these, right?
I actually still have one.
Ooh.
Nice. You find another one.
I can just hit a +2 on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, you also find various bronze... you find some bronze tools and things. Various, like, combs and decorative things. And also you find... I will say... You find a bronze scepter, which is identical to the one that the queen was wielding when you fought her, but it is somewhat kind of aged.
Does it look more or less impressive compared to Reddy's quarterstaff?
You think that this is less of a quarterstaff and more of a... Where am I? I think we can treat this as... I thought there was some kind of, like, martial club.
Ah.
Yeah, there is a club.
Maybe a maul?
Hmm.
No. What does a maul look like?
I was just going to Google what is a maul. A heavy hammer?
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess it's a scepter, so it probably wouldn't be that heavy. I'm just like looking for something that would kind of function similarly, I suppose. Maybe we'll just say that it is a...
I think there's a club.
Yeah, but it's just a basic club, I thought,
true.
like... Yeah, maybe it would just function as a club. It's really just,
Or a great club.
Where is that? That's what I was looking for.
It's still under simple weapons. It's a 1d8 bludgeoning.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. It'll function as a great club.
Yeah,
so 1d8
two-handed.
bludgeoning. Yeah.
It's a great club.
It's underground club. Hard to find. Hard to get into.
You also find some other decorative bronze swords and things. Maybe some scimitars.
Ooh, interesting.
A couple of scimitars. And there is a whole bunch of art objects here, just various things like small bracelets and chalices and maybe even like a small, what looks like some kind of like picture frame or something like that, whatever was in it. Well, I'm trying to think like a picture frame. Yeah, whatever was in it has like deteriorated, but there's just this kind of like gold picture frame. I'll say that basically what I'll do actually for this is we'll just say that you get a set of art objects. So you can just enter it into your inventory as like set of art objects.
Okay.
And we'll just say that it weighs 3 kilograms.
Oh, okay. Oh, I cannot carry it. Maybe... Let me see if Yao Mei can carry.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll do that now.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, just various things. And then you also find a whole bunch of gems. So you find... You find... I'll also call this a set of gems. I'm just trying this to sort of make it a little bit easier in the character sheet and everything. It's a set of gems of different colors. You don't need to give it a weight. Maybe give it a date. Maybe give these two sets a date. And that way we can sort of remember what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Set of gems. And actually, I'll say that these would all be gems that you can identify. You can identify these gems as totaling in value 30 gold pieces.
Woohoo.
And is there anything else that you find in here? I think that you would find a small pouch with three like clay, 3 little sort of hand-sized clay tablets in it, with bind runes inscribed on them.
Could I have a look at those? Can I tell what they are?
Yes. Give me a. Give me an Arcana check. Give me 3 Arcana checks. Why not?
Oh, okay.
Okay. One of these you feel is Dispel magic.
Oh.
One of them, you're not sure what it is. And one of them is... Let me just roll for this. One of them is lightning bolt. So dispel magic, lightning bolt, and unidentified. And that's about everything that you find.
I'd like to dump my bronze pickaxe -2.
All right.
Twig, that was quite interesting, that queen.
Oh, yes. Interesting what she says about Zuzesso below. Is there another layer?
Yep, there must be.
There must be a way to get down there. Can Twig feel around these walls again in search for some drafts?
Yes, if you're going to run your hands along the walls and sort of touch these shelves, when you get to here, you've nearly given up. You just... You don't expect that there would be anything immediately next to the entryway, but you just kind of check just to be thorough, and sure enough, you find... Once again, the seam of a door, perhaps. A door-sized seam, creating an archway.
Hey!
I think you're quite good at this.
It's these fingers. They're very sensitive. Okay.
When you said that, I actually thought of that withered finger that you're carrying.
That one can't feel anything anymore.
I can give that wall a push if you want.
Oh, yes, please. Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Can Doris attempt to push in between?
Give me
outline that to
an athletics check.
Okay.
Nice. You can slide this door open.
Whoa.
As soon as you open this and you see these stairs descending downwards, you begin to hear a sort of a pulse, which you couldn't hear before with this stone door closed as it was. Now that it's open, you can hear something echoing from down below. Just this intermittent, loud, booming sound.
Sounds. You know, Twig, maybe we should stand here for a short rest and just listen to the sound. Been here for 2 hours.
Let's speed this up a bit.
No, and actually, in saying that, I think I think before we go down, how would a short rest feel with you?
I certainly could sit for a bit. Does it feel like does it feel like we could take a moment? Doesn't seem like anyone's hot on our heels.
How would you determine that?
I would listen around for any sort of bone noises and maybe get Leaf to fly in through this corridor and into this area. Check.
Oh, I can also bring in that boulder back in the doorway.
So Leaf has blind sight. Because he has echolocation. It makes a little bit of noise in order to have that echolocation. I don't think it actually says that here, though. Oh, yeah, if it is silenced or remains silent, its blind sight is reduced to a range of 6 meters. Okay. But yeah, it can kind of fly around going... Or really just actually in here, it's pretty echoey. It would be able to get a good sense of the surrounds with its wings. So we can say even that if he flies into dark areas, he would be able to see what's in there.
Ooh. And it seems clear?
Yeah, if he flies back into that large hall area, you don't get any sense from him psychically that he encounters any threats.
All right.
We can close the door from the main chambers area into this secret passage. And then maybe close this door that we just opened.
Maybe leave it open just the tiniest bit. Just in case we can't open it from the inside.
I can even move that boulder back into the passageway.
Yeah.
Someone needs to move it to get it out.
Yeah.
We'll hear that.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to just sort of move it into where the pressure plate was?
Probably
there.
back there.
Yep. And do you close that door leading into the chamber?
No, we'll just leave those doors open.
But this one you leave this open too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can hear if someone's trying to move that out of the way. And yeah, the other ones can stay open. Okay. I think that's we're set.
Short rest?
Short
rest, yeah.
Go ahead and take a short rest. Nothing happens. Nothing comes for you.
How long does this withering thingy last?
You feel, even as you sit here and take this short breather, the pull of sleep, the desire to really rest properly, and the life drain does not go away at the end of a short rest.
Off my wizard level rounded up.
Had you already used Arcane Recovery? Or are you using that now?
No, I'm using it now.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I didn't see you. Oh, yeah, there we go. Because I was like, oh, shit, you don't have Arcane Recovery.
Yeah, no. I'm using it.
Okay, cool.
How does that one work? I'm not too familiar with that.
I can recover spell slots up to half my wizard level.
Oh, okay. During a short rest.
During a short rest, yeah. Yep. Wait, this doesn't make sense. Okay. Okay. Wait, let me take short rest for Yao Mei. Okay.
Nice. All right. So an hour passes, and you continue to just hear this thunderous banging noise echoing up from below. But no undead wander into the chamber.
Ready to go?
Yeah,
Let's go.
I think so.
Bindaris definitely want to look around this threshold and this door jam
Give me a
to
perception check.
inspect it for traps. Trap.
Nothing stands out to you.
Okay.
Are you using your spear on the ground?
Yes, that's the standard
Yeah.
inspection tool.
Oh.
And
Professional.
We've been here a fair time. He's whispering towards everyone else now. I think we should keep it stealthy, quietly down these stairs as best we can. Yeah, mate.
Yao Mei will try.
Also checking. So he's not tapping. He's putting pressure. He doesn't want to if it echoed, he doesn't want to make it echo. He's just
Okay.
with his quarterstaff. No, spear. Why does it keep quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Becoming ready.
He doesn't
Yeah.
find anything doing that, and you can come around this corner and the stairs continue downwards, and you can sort of touch the roof and the walls. You don't see anything. I'll send Reddy after you.
Thanks. Yeah. You can imagine this sounding. Is it one of those deep, like those deep bass lines? You can just feel it reverberate throughout your body as well. This pulse.
Yeah, as you come down here, there's a definite vibration going through this part of the building.
Is that a door in front?
It is. It's another run of the stone mill. Stone slider.
Bought from the same supplier.
They do good work.
Hardy.
Yeah. Yes.
The standard test of time.
Yeah.
Definitely in front of the door, checking for any pressure plates and false ceilings.
You don't find anything here.
Okay. Oh, was Reddy gone?
Oh. Reddy's behind.
He's back here.
Ah, there he is. Can Twig, do you think we should send it in Leaf? Oh no, Leaf's gone.
No.
No, we got Bat. Ah, sorry, Leaf, Bat.
Leaf bat.
Beat Bat. Okay. Pintarsal. Again, he would like to inspect the door frame, see if there's any false signs of misbehavior the best he can.
Give me another perception check. You don't find anything.
Okay, he'll like to attempt to slide the door open. Oh yeah, twig.
No, just I accidentally moved Yao Mei out.
Out of the walls?
No, just back to wherever we came from.
Oh, right. Okay. Where the hell did you come from? Oh, here we go. Trying to run away. Okay, you can slide this stone slab into the wall on the left. You see in here a very large chamber. To your left, there is just a plain stone wall. Actually, there would be evidence of a mural running along this wall as well. Once again, Owlfolk's involved in. Perhaps there's an image of a king and queen on one end, with other Owlfolks sort of lining up and bringing various offerings to them. But again, it's faded and a lot of the paint has deteriorated. And to your right, as you peer into this room, you see a deep, dark pit. Very wide, very deep. It's probably about 12 meters deep. And you can see, peering into this room, at least on the other side, and also if you kind of lean over here, that similarly to the pit that you saw in the trap room above, the walls in this pit slope outwards. Just enough to prevent climbing from 12 meters down. And you can see across the other side of the pit there is some sort of landing, but it is a few meters lower than the landing that you're on.
Okay.
And you don't see any evidence of any bridge or anything like that looks like it would get you across.
I'll definitely check the first set of stones. Oh, actually check the stones as we're walking along. Crossing the threshold.
Nothing there. Nothing happens.
Okay.
But as you step into this room, you can see across the pit, this lower landing, there is a very huge arched stone door at the top of this larger sort of podium with these steps leading up to it. You see two more of these lion-like gargoyles. The kind of lion-like monsters with bat-like wings on either side of this door. And you can see empty stone wall sconces on the walls on that side of the chamber, and also there would be a couple on this side as well. And you can see that even from here you can see some sort of engravings, sigils, something like that, inscribed on the door. And it doesn't you don't have to spend much time down here before you hear that loud crashing noise again, and you can tell it is very clearly coming from that door.
Oh.
And as it occurs again, a small bit of, kind of stone sand kind of falls from the ceiling. And you think you can even see what looks like maybe a crack or some cracks in that door. And you think, perhaps, given that this tomb was built by Owlfolk, that had you wings, you might be able to glide down across this pit to the platform on the other end.
Oh.
But without wings, you're out of luck.
You mentioned it was lower. How much lower can we estimate?
I think it would be at about 3 meters lower.
Okay. So you would say that at our end of the pit it's 12 meters deep, at the other end it's 9 meters?
The pit also slopes. You think it's consistently 12 meters across, approximately.
Okay. 12 meters.
Must have been a pool of some sorts.
Yeah, I guess this was the king's tomb. Very posh.
If we can fill it with water, we can swim across.
Ooh. Oh. We need to collect that water from the drowning room.
Yeah, I've only got flasks. I think that's gonna do it. Maybe back and forth with flasks until we do it.
What do we got?
On the walls along the pit side, is there anything in particular about those walls? As in, is there are they just flush stonework along it?
What do you mean when you say the pit side?
Oh, sorry, this along the edge there that's bordering that wall.
That is just flat stone.
Stack stone, okay.
Pretty smooth. Looks like maybe designed to be fairly smooth, just like these sloping walls leading into the pit to prevent climbing, perhaps.
And is there anything down into the pit?
No.
Vigorous looks into the pit.
Just an empty pit.
And what? So this... Oh. Do we have a rope that's...
The rope would be 15 meters long.
Okay. Okay. What if we tied the rope to some sort of pickaxe or some sort of bronze metal thingy? Yeah, javelin, whatnot. Get Leaf to take that end over there and sort of wedge it in one of these statues. And so if we pull on it, it'll stay. And then we can maybe climb across. If we can attach it to somewhere on this side. Maybe if we put it in the door and then we close the door.
Would that be too heavy for Leaf? A javelin to carry?
Yeah. Yeah, Leaf is a small bat.
Okay. Retty's gonna have a think about what he can do as well.
The ceiling in here is pretty high as well. Even where you are, it's probably about... It's probably like 4 meters up above the platform where you are. It's pretty... It's a very high ceiling. Maybe 3.5 meters.
What if... Okay. Is the rope too heavy for Leaf to carry? Like one end of the rope?
I'm thinking like a little bat. I mean, okay, maybe Leaf doesn't have to be a little bat. Leaf can be like a pretty big bat. How big do bats get? Do you think they'd be able to carry the end of a rope?
Mega bats.
Mega bats.
A bat.
No, yeah, they're Australia's mega bats. I think they're Australian.
Yeah, you've told me about these before.
Yeah, they're like heaps in Sydney.
I'm just looking for the rope. Where is the rope? Oh, I think Reddy has the rope, if I remember correctly. I'm just trying to remember how heavy it is, because I think it's reasonably heavy. So 4.5 kilograms. But I mean, how does the weight of a rope kind of, how is it like dispersed along the rope and distributed as you're sort of pulling pieces of it over? I feel like because further you fly, the heavier it would get in a way.
I think as well, someone would be feeding holding the rope and feeding as bat flows off, so it's up the full weight. But as you're saying, as you get further, it gets heavier because you've got the whole slack between. Unless you say if it's 4.5 for 15 meters, yes, you divide it by 15 meters divided by 4.5.
Yeah.
That's like per meter.
Well, actually, what I can do is work out Leaf's carrying capacity. Which isn't going to be much, because he only has a strength of 2. So it is 2, so it's 30. This is in pounds, though. So 30 pounds in kilograms is
it's about
13 kilograms.
Oh my god.
Well, he can carry 13 kilos.
That's okay.
Yeah, the whole rope's 4.5.
That does sound like a lot, doesn't it? That surprises me.
Okay, but bats can carry 60 to 80% of their body weight.
Okay.
But I don't know what Twig's body weight is.
Oh, you want to see if Leaf can carry Twig?
I mean, no, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Gotcha. Let me see. It's encumbrance, so you'd be slowed down. Yeah, so 15 times strength score in pounds. Oh, I've got the actual equation here. So 15, let me just double check. Either 2.205. Yeah, 13 kilograms. Alright. That does seem like a lot, but them's the rules.
Weak.
Buff.
We've got these little biceps. Twig, what we can do is we can actually maybe create like a lasso.
Yes, a lasso. That's
drop it over the top.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
I just remembered something.
What?
Leaf is tiny, and your size affects your carrying capacity.
He's tiny.
Let me see if I can find how it affects it. Tiny is times 0.5 instead. Rather than times 2. Oh no, rather than... What the... Okay, so it's just half that. So it's 6 kilograms. That's still enough.
Okay. We can do it. Let's tie us a lasso around one end of the rope, and then Leaf will fly over and put it around one of these guys.
Who ties the lasso? Is it lasso? Sorry. Ridiculous. I'm going to edit that out of the recording.
You're like, achoo?
Bless me.
Whoever ties the lasso, give me a dexterity check.
Righty will give them guidance.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, let me see. Alright, Twiggle do it.
Twiggle.
Is that a 1d4?
Is it more now?
That still says 1d4.
Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, if it was more, it would start to be pretty hectic. Okay. 18. You feel good about your knot?
I'd have to tie these knots around corpse legs. I mean, to do our rituals back home, you know. I know it well. All right. Leaf will fly over.
We're making sure that we hold on onto our part of the rope and Leaf doesn't take the whole rope. So.
What the?
Can you not move Leaf?
I can't move him across. Oh, wait a second.
Try now.
Yeah, oh no, I just had the wrong thing selected.
Okay, so you're directing Leaf now to sort of drop the lasso over. Right, and then when you pull it, it's working like a lasso, like so it's pulling it tight. Nice. Okay, that works.
Yes. Okay, and then I guess we'll climb over, but then the last person, what if you wedge it into this door to hold it tight? Or, yeah, how's that?
I was also thinking maybe, Twig, you can tie a knot on the other end, like a bundle, so when the door closes and there's tension,
it won't slip through.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. I would like to tie the biggest knot I've ever tied.
You've already rolled a dexterity check for the other knot. I'll say this all works. You can do this. You put the knot through the door, you close the door. It is a very strong, heavy stone door, and it keeps this rope relatively taut, and you can all kind of shimmy along it and get to the other side. And you're all safe. Safe and sound.
Woohoo!
And as you reach the other side, you notice that whenever you hear this loud banging on the door, which is very loud and reverberate-y, you can tell I don't think about what I say when I immediately laugh at what I just said. That, yes, when this pounding occurs, there appear to be some magical sigils on this door that flicker when it is hit.
Ooh.
With this kind of orangey, yellowy light all over the door, just for a moment whenever it's hit. And you can see now that you're closer as well that there are cracks spreading across this door.
Are they the same sigils that light up, or are they different sigils as it hits? Like you might get flashes of other sigils.
The same sigils.
The same. Twig, that was a great idea getting over here, but we didn't think about what's behind the door.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe what's behind the door should stay behind the door.
Well, all right. Let's go back to the rope.
Look, nice.
As you
Nice
say
and
that,
sturdy.
Vindaros, you watch as one of these cracks in the door spreads a little bit further. And some of these flickering sigils, when they flicker, one of them appears to flicker out. And there are less sigils now flickering whenever this banging occurs.
I think these sigils are keeping it in.
True. Good point. Do you know what they say? Oh, have you seen it?
Yeah. Have I seen them before?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Be smart, Twig, be smart.
You think that you have a good hypothesis. These are probably some kind of ward runes that are, you think, designed to sort of maintain the integrity of this door, even against normal physical attacks. Maybe even you think that these are quite powerful runes.
Whoa. These are powerful runes. Whatever's behind this. Oh.
I know it's. I don't know. We don't want to let it out. It's so dangerous.
Yes. I have an idea to maybe slow it down a little bit if it comes through. I could cover this door with webbing. And try and keep it back. Just for a little bit.
The door, does it actually look like a different type of door that we've seen? Like a hinged double door? Or is it like just a big plate that looks like it's sliding?
This one, it's probably a double door. It's probably, two big stone, very decorated doors that, you think are probably still on tracks, probably still sliders.
Okay.
And I think actually these ones even would have, maybe they actually have, like, I'm trying to think if this would even make sense. Maybe, like, these are pretty special doors. Like, maybe they even have, like, bronze, like, reinforcements. Like a bronze frame, and perhaps even, like, bronze handles.
Weak. I'm a bit worried about the visions I had earlier.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah, what did you see?
Well, I saw this darkness tormenting the villagers. But maybe we unleash the darkness on them.
Yeah. That's right. Why didn't I think of this? Maybe by coming here, we've doomed them.
Trying to help them.
Is there any way for me to etch runes that look similar into these doors? maybe with damn it, I left my pickaxe.
You want to like scrape something into the door?
Yeah, like trying to copy one of these ward runes.
Like copy it, but into the door. Oh, like sort of like reinforce the magic.
Yeah.
From your knowledge of magic, you would feel that in order to do that, you would also have to channel magic into the runes. That it wouldn't be enough to just write them physically. They need to be empowered.
Okay. Well,
they don't even appear to be carved in the door. They're kind of, just more like these like ethereal runes that you think are usually hidden, but whatever it is that's banging on this door from behind, it's kind of perhaps channeling some kind of magic into the door that is like igniting these runes briefly. You would think that might be the only way, that would be the only explanation you can think of that would cause these runes to appear like that.
Sorry, go for it.
No, go.
Do these statues, what about these statues that are guarding the door? Do they have any writings or symbology runes around the base of them? Or messages?
Yeah, they probably have a phrase written on them in the same way that the one upstairs did.
Is it also saying... Oh, can I read it? What?
How long does it last for again? An hour?
Oh, yeah, it'll be done now. It'll be done.
Yeah, because you took a short rest.
Yeah. Okay. I mean... Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be coming out. It's gonna get out anyway.
You've got a point there.
We do we wanna be on this side, or do we wanna be on the other side when it comes out? Maybe on this side.
Yeah. He could have been... Oh, they could have been tried... They could have been taking them years to get through. Okay. Can I step up onto the podium?
Yep.
Can I also touch the door as it strikes the door?
Yes.
Do I get... And I was just wondering what sense I get from that strike. If it's trying to channel something.
You feel, when it strikes, an intense feeling of dread. Fear, even. Even if you're somebody who's usually not susceptible to fear. Is Vindaros usually susceptible to fear?
I think everybody has its limitations.
You feel dread and fear.
Yeah.
As this pulse kind of echoes out, reverberates out from this door before you and passes into your flesh.
I guess there's different like levels, and you can probably tell it's more of like a pure evil fear. Yeah, that's something to be.
Yeah.
Do you think we should knock back?
Maybe it'll intimidate it.
Yeah. Tick.
Or should we set up some sort of trap for it out here?
If it breaks through that door, I don't know what we can do to hold it back. It seems pretty powerful.
We could pound on the door and see what happens. Okay.
Describe how you pound on the door. Are you just doing it with your fist? Are you doing it very hard? Are you doing it with an item? What are you doing exactly?
I'll pound with the end of my staff.
Just to... What's the aim?
To be as intimidating as I can be.
How much force do you put into this? Are you attacking the door?
Not like forcefully, but not attacking.
So you just... How would you describe this pounding?
Firm, but fair.
Like a police knock?
Yes, like a police knock. Authoritative and confident.
When you do that, the pounding sound stops.
Ah.
Problem solved. I fixed
Just a
it.
bit of authority.
Gotta put them into their place.
These young kids making all that ruckus.
It stops.
Yes.
I'm gonna step back a little bit.
Maybe it's getting a run up. Righty steps forward.
Retty and a Yao Mei are like, I'll go first and open the door to make sure that... it's like it's just you standing behind them saying that. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't say that.
Righty long neck will fix this problem. Just looking at the statues as well, do they seem like they can move? I mean, Darius wants to put some pressure on them.
It
Maybe
doesn't
the wings.
give when you do that.
Oh.
It seems solid.
Okay.
I think we should wait a bit longer.
And looking back at the upper platform that we came from,
Yep.
is there anything underneath that platform that we couldn't see because it's sort of tapered away?
No.
Okay. Tweak. Oh, sorry. Do you think we should break down this door?
Ooh, and surprise it.
Sure, who can actually break down the door?
I believe in you.
I believe in Retty. Wrong. Rescue.
I believe in you, Reddy. Ooh,
What do you think? Do you think we should have a group vote?
All right, a group vote. So, what are the choices? We break down this door, or we wait it out, or we leave. Are those the choices? I like the sound of breaking down the door.
We only live once.
And maybe not again.
Maybe not again.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna prepare a spell for Tasha's Mind Whip. If
you can't ready a spell out of combat.
yeah, okay.
I mean,
okay.
you can do it narratively speaking, but you would still have to. If we were to go directly into combat,
It wouldn't
it'd
go
still
off.
be a dex contest.
Okay,
Still
okay.
initiative.
Okay, then no. I'm just ready.
Okay. Well, I think I might need some help with this door as well.
Wait. Yeah, would. Okay, Yao Mei will
And
lend a
Richie,
hand.
I'm sure he'll be shillelaghing. Getting ready for quick action. Okay, so I believe we're gonna start breaking down this door. I will. What? Yes. So using the pickaxe, looking for some weak spots, some cracks that have appeared in the door.
All right.
He'll like to target.
Okay. As you strike at one of these cracks with your pickaxe, immediately as you make contact with force with this crack, this wave of thunderous energy erupts from the door and sweeps out, enveloping all of you. In fact, everyone in this area. Give me a con save.
Oh, sorry, that was a check.
Okay, can't save.
Con save.
That'd be the same.
Oh, okay. Well,
And you also get a plus.
okay.
And you get a +3 from my aura.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, and you've done Yao Mei.
The DC, I'm going to say, these are powerful sigils, powerful ward runes. So the DC is going to be, it's going to be 21.
Hey. Oh.
So only a Yao Mei is able to resist.
Sorry.
Yep.
My aura, I didn't count myself in it. That plus 3 is my just.
Oh yeah,
standing.
so you managed to meet it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually thought that 20 would be okay.
Yeah, 21 is my slightly increased version of hard.
Well, it is a quite powerful door, like you said, and it's holding back some powerful being.
Yes. Did you say bean?
Being.
Okay. If you pass, you take half as much of this damage. This is thunder. This is thunder damage.
Oof.
Oh, I had twig selected. If you pass, you take 6 thunder damage. If you fail, you take 12, and you are blown back.
No!
2 meters.
Okay, Twig is gonna react feather fall.
Okay, you can do that.
Let me just, okay. He's down here, and he takes the 12.
All right. He floats down to the bottom of this pit, 12 meters down. And a Yao Mei should take just the 6 thunder damage.
Ah, crap. Now I'm stuck here.
Twig.
Hey, guys. Does anyone have more rope?
Some of the quick.
I feel like maybe a Yao Mei would have rope.
So you have that ladder, but it's not. It's only. I'm just trying to find it. That's a 5-meter ladder, 9 meters up. No, we're still short.
Okay.
Does the Yao Mei have rope?
Yao Mei does not have rope.
Oh, let me check right here. Oh, he's got hemp rope. 15 meters.
Oh, excellent. Can I climb up?
Yes, you can easily climb up with a climb speed.
Thank you.
We should have seen that coming.
That's true. That's true.
Take it. Mindarus might just have a breather with that surge of energy passing through.
Hey, Vindaris. You're, Oh, wait a second. I have this sharpness potion unidentified. Does that mean I don't know it's a sharpness potion?
You know that it probably has some sort of sharpening effect, but you don't know exactly how it works.
Okay. Well, I'll just ask Vindaris maybe if he would like some of this potion for his dented spear.
Oh, thank you. How does it work?
That is beyond me. Beyond anyone, really.
Am I... Do I drink this one, or do I...
You don't think so, Twig? You think it's not for drinking?
It's not for drinking?
It's like an oil.
Okay.
It's like an oil.
Oh yes. Thanks.
How do I give it?
There's that handshake icon next to the...
Oh, I don't have it on this item.
Oh, really? Oh,
It is a loot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's strange. Okay. That's alright. I'll move it across.
Thank you.
Where is it?
In loot.
It is your inventory that made me think to do these sets of art objects and sets of gems. Because I was looking at this the other day just going, oh my god. Oh my god. Where am I?
It's under tiny brass bell. And
oh yeah, sharpness potion. Okay. Alright. It's in your inventory now, Vindaros. But, I mean, it's just really a thing that just tells you that you have it.
Okay. Twig. You're magical. If we... What do you think of these runes on the door?
They seem like warding symbols.
Okay. How? What has your teacher told you about those? Your elders?
What do I know about them?
How do we remove them?
Would I know how to remove them?
Give me an Arcana check.
Has the warding symbols are still there?
You can't see them now, no. You could only see them when
it was being hit.
Yeah. Yeah, with a 22, you think that you would need to you would need to drain them of their magical power.
Oh. I think I can do that.
Alternatively, you think maybe some kind of powerful strike empowered by the gods might be able to penetrate the magic. There could be other ways, but those are the two that come to mind.
Do you want to try the a god strike?
I know I'm a bit stronger, but I don't think I'm god strength. Maybe one day.
Okay. If unidentified, because I do think I could remove the power of these runes. Okay. Shall I do it? Are you ready? Wait, let's not stand here. Ready? Step away from the edge. Okay. Twig is gonna bring out his Dispel Magic Bind Rune.
I was going to say, Yao Mei might want to step out
Oh yeah.
the way a bit.
Here? Maybe? Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. So I'll roll for it. Is Twig able to dispel these runes?
Okay, you hold this clay tablet before you in your hand with the Dispel Magic Bind rune in it. And you read the rune and you draw the energy from the rune and summon it into your staff. And point your staff at this door. This energy channels into your staff, this blue energy, and then is amplified and streams out towards this door and sort of spreads out across the door. As it does that, these orangey yellow sigils appear, and they remain constant this time, and they're reverberating as they are sort of bathed in this blue energy that's coming out of your staff. And they begin to grow in energy, and you have to sort of have this battle with them, channeling this blue magic of that you're using to try to dispel them into this door. And their energy increases, and so does yours. And finally, just as you think you are about to fail in this task, it becomes nearly too powerful for you. Finally, this blue, you give it your kind of one final effort of will, and this blue burst of energy comes out of your staff, and just, and these runes, these ward runes, kind of burst into a brilliant white light that blinds you all for a moment, and then disappears. And as your vision returns, you can see the door is pretty much as it was before, but you feel that you have been successful at dispelling these ward runes. Maybe there are some sparks still in the air, just like little lights, little pieces of ash kind of falling down around you. Not
I
ash,
think we can try open it now.
like cinders.
That was pretty powerful stuff, Twig.
Yeah, that was amazing. I'm amazing.
JT. And Vindaris try to open the door.
You can put your hands on these handles. What are you carrying? You're carrying a shield. You gotta stow your weapon. Or do you just... How do you open this door?
Wait. I don't know. I feel like you're right in the line of attack. If
But it's weren't they double doors?
they were,
Yeah.
but maybe we can pull them from the side.
Open it and move with the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can, or maybe Reddy can grab the other side.
We'll say you can probably do that with your weapon in hand. I don't see why not, really. Because you're just kind of like, yeah, putting your hand there and like pushing it open. Okay. Reddy and Vindaris, you drag these stone doors to either side. Behind them you see a large central room containing a huge ornate stone sarcophagus on a raised platform. And there are what appear to be 4 owlfolk skeletons, adorned in decorative bronze splint armor and helms and holding shields and spears, standing motionlessly on either side of the room. You think they were likely loyal soldiers of Talus Radic, and it looks like they've been positioned this way ceremoniously to sort of metaphorically guard his body in the afterlife. They're completely motionless, they don't appear to be animate. And it looks like they're being held up by these like bronze rods behind them on stone platforms, and they're kind of tied at the neck and the hands by copper wires. The walls of this room are adorned with murals and religious carvings, but they haven't simply worn away, as is the case in many other places. They're more like, at a glance, of course you are taking this all in one glance because you'd be distracted by the individual in the center of the room, of course, but the walls appear to have been, these murals appear to have been defaced, these murals and religious carvings. Many of them slashed or smashed. And there is a humanoid sitting on top of the sarcophagus, just like sitting there with his feet crossed.
Uh-oh.
He has a muscular body covered in blue scales, with long black claws on his hands, and the hooded head of a cobra. And his tongue flickers at you as he looks over with bright blue eyes, and you can see this bluish black energy surrounding him like an aura. And in his lap, he is holding with one hand a wound up whip, it looks like. And as you draw back these doors, you can also see behind him that it looks like there is some kind of chamber back there that he has potentially broken out of, you think, because there are stones all over the ground, and it looks like some kind of treasury or storeroom behind him. You're not sure. But as you open this door, his tongue flickers and he begins to speak, and you can all understand him. And he says, "Children of Xeraxis, I knew you would come to release me. Long have I waited, trapped in this tomb by this stupid and evil owlfolk and his god, the hypocrite Vraka, who was ever jealous of me and my master. Now, step aside." And he jumps down from this sarcophagus. "For the time has come for me to rule these lands again." And he lifts up this whip and extends it out onto the ground and lifts it above his head and cracks it above him. And as he does this electrical energy travels down the whip and just sends this, almost it appears like a bolt of lightning kind of out in front of him, and which sort of spreads out into the room. Oh. And he is also holding, I believe it is only this whip. His other hand is kind of outstretched to his side with these long clawed fingers. "Step aside."
No.
Who said that?
I like how Twig's still around the corner.
Childish fool. You do not wish to be in my way.
Zizesu. We finally meet.
That is I.
We finally meet. I've come here. I've come here to wreak vengeance from you know who. Vraka.
Vengeance, you say? Well, if it is vengeance you wish for, then vengeance you shall have. And let's end the session there.
Oh, Brady and Yao Mei were about to run into the room.
That was awesome. But I'm scared.
I love how you just like peek out. And you're like, it was me.
Important part of being strong is knowing your weaknesses.
Darius, close the door quickly. We'll tie it closed.
Double knots.
All right, I'll give you plenty of inspiration for that.
Ooh.
You killed a sorry, not inspiration, experience points. What did you do? You killed some skeletons. You killed Talus Radix Queen, and
Racist Queen.
you found your way through various traps and secret passageways, and you opened the tomb of Talus Radic to find the snake devil Zuzesu waiting for you. So, what do we got? Where's the thing?
It was interesting. I wasn't sure if it was actually Zuzesu's like prison. Like his prison. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're just doing him a favor, opening the door for it. But I quite liked how it was Radic's tomb. And
Yeah.
he was also like imprisoned within this tomb. Like he's always like eternally keeping an eye on him type of deal.
Yeah.